In the world of magic and illusion, few names resonate as powerfully as the amazing Marlowe. A master of the mystic arts, Marlowe was known to bend reality to his whims, leaving audiences spellbound with his extraordinary feats. He commanded the stage with unparalleled charisma, his every move a symphony of suspense and surprise. However, his most stunning act was not one he performed under the stage lights. No, it was an act that left the world dumbfounded and searching for answers. But the greatest illusion of all was yet to come, his inexplicable disappearance. Marlowe's journey to stardom was as magical as his performances. His early career was marked by a series of awe-inspiring illusions. Each act was a masterstroke of ingenuity, leaving audiences spellbound and critics scrambling for superlatives. From making the Statue of Liberty disappear to walking through the Great Wall of China, Marlowe's illusions were the stuff of legends. His act was mesmerizing, and his fame was meteoric, but the climax was yet to come. On a fateful night, Marlowe's magic transcended the stage and ventured into the realm of the unknown. It was a spectacle like no other. The air was thick with anticipation as Marlowe, cloaked in his signature velvet cape, stepped onto the stage. His eyes sparkled with the promise of an illusion that would leave the audience breathless. As the spotlight followed him, he raised his hands, commanding silence. With a flourish of his wand, he stepped into a glistening cabinet. The audience held their breath as the curtains fell around him. Then, in a flash of smoke and a crackle of energy, the curtains dropped to reveal an empty cabinet. The crowd gasped. Marlowe was gone. But this was no ordinary illusion. The minutes turned into hours, and the applause turned into concern. The stage was searched, the theatre combed, but to no avail. Marlowe had vanished into thin air. He vanished, leaving an audience in shock and a mystery that remains unsolved. In the wake of Marlowe's disappearance, theories abounded and an investigation ensued. The police combed through every inch of the theatre hunting for clues. They interviewed the shocked audience members, the bewildered stagehands, and even Marlowe's rivals in the world of illusions. Yet the more they searched, the less they found. It was as if Marlowe had vanished into thin air. As the official investigation hit dead ends, amateur detectives and magic enthusiasts alike began to spin their own theories. Some pointed to a magic trick gone wrong, suggesting that Marlowe had been a victim of his own daring illusions. Others suspected foul play, hinting at jealous rivals or a disgruntled former assistant. And then there were those who believed Marlowe had pulled off his greatest trick yet, disappearing for good, leaving behind only mystery and intrigue. Yet despite all efforts, the truth remained elusive. Marlowe's vanishing act was not without its breadcrumbs. Left behind on stage were cryptic notes, a locked chest, and perplexing props. The notes, written in Marlowe's hand, were filled with ambiguous phrases and symbols, suggesting a secret message or cipher. The locked chest, found backstage, held within it an array of unusual items, each more puzzling than the last. Among them, a mirror etched with an archaic script, a deck of tarot cards with peculiar alterations, and a silver key with no apparent lock. The props, too, seemed out of place. A cane that seemed to hum with energy, a hat that was never part of his act, and a set of linking rings that refused to unlink. Each clue was a riddle, deepening the enigma of Marlowe's disappearance. As years passed, Marlowe's absence gave birth to urban legends and alleged sightings. Whispered stories circulated of his ghostly figure haunting old theatres, his laughter echoing in the wings. Some claimed to have seen him, older yet unmistakably Marlowe, in distant cities performing illusions under a different name. And then there were the legends. Tales of Marlowe's grandest illusion, a vanishing act so perfect that he himself became the disappeared. Rumors of secret societies and coded messages in his performances added layers to the enigma. All these tales, sightings, and legends, however, remain unconfirmed, adding to the allure of the Marlowe mystery. Whether Marlowe staged his disappearance or fell victim to a tragic mishap, we may never know. The amazing Marlowe, a master illusionist whose greatest trick was his own disappearance. We've journeyed through his rise to fame, the night of his vanishing act, the ensuing investigation, and the countless theories. We've pondered over clues left in his wake and whispered legends of his sightings. Yet the enigma of Marlowe's fate remains. The unanswered questions persist. While the world may never unravel the mystery of the amazing Marlowe, his legend lives on in the world of magic and illusion.